shall be, greed shall be, poor again.
Who asked you? Greed shall set me free. Or at least make me richer. Either way, it's fine. Stupid statue. You all got things to say, huh? Huh? You standing there, judging me? Your stony eyes and your stupid granite robes and...
Greed shall be your undoing, poor Garrett.
Get up. I'm not poor. Thanks to my greed.
Betrayal will force you to see Garrett.
That foreshadowing, that sounds like foreshadowing to me.
Deception is your power, Garrett.
Yes, it is.
Do not let fear control your path, Garrett.
Fear keeps me alive. Which every game I've ever played, that's been the case. Cowardice is the way to save it. Salvation, even. Lots of books. Mage Verlin. That guy, interest in necromancy has not diminished. Despite his banishment, his study of the black arts continues in inspiring depth. I went there in the next game. We fear that his experiments in the reanimation of rats and insects will lead to more disturbing deaths. He has ever endeavoured to recruit others on a crusade to recover the Book of Ash. The Book of Ash must remain a thing of the past. Azaran's ambition has blinded him to this, and he has proven himself a threat to our existence. Its expulsion has only made him more resilient. When has expelling someone with dangerous ambitions and, dabblings in evil black magic ever worked? His decision of the Inner Circle, that greater measures must be taken to correct this matter. Archmage I don't recall there being any measures taken. In fact, didn't he succeed? According to, the stuff I found? Mastery of water requires that you return to the ways of your beginning. For 9 moons you lived in water, and then were born to the world of air and earth. You have forgotten your past, but we will teach you to remember. Put away mortal thoughts of breath and discover the ways of the sea. Do not walk the path with your limbs, instead allow your body to flow within it and become a part of it. This sounds very Lovecraftian. Until you have gained full mastery over water, return to the air, O Adept, and cherish its protective succour. In time you will feel the warm embrace of water, traversing the entire system without need of breath. The Book of Coral and this is very Lovecraftian. Okay. When do I get to the part where Master Cthulhu comes and caresses my brain with his mouth tentacles? It drives me quite mad. 8 old men up in a tower, 8 old men, only one with power. Turn away from the hand with the sword, count 7 and find your reward. Just for rhyming, I kind of want to slap you, Mr. Nameless Author. Can't help but notice you didn't pen your name to this, because you knew people would walk up to you and just punch you. Squarely in the jaw. Squarely. Not rectangularly, not circularly, not in an ovoid fashion, but square. Okay. Nothing else around here? Ooh, another staircase down. Oh, so many directions to go. So many things to look at, so many places to explore. Or just the random evil breathing that comes out of nowhere. See, I've played so many horror games over the years, when I hear a sound effect like that, I expect there to be a monster attached to it. Or at the very least, the suggestion of a monster. Whereas in this case it's kind of like a spooky sound effect that serves no apparent purpose other than to vaguely unnerve you the first time you hear it. And the second. Possibly the third. Usually not the fourth. And then again the fifth when you've had time to forget. Keep people walking and talking. Don't think that I don't hear them, game, because I do. Yeah. Okay, that's... Nope, nothing there. Just books. I can't read any of the books. Only selected books am I allowed to read. The ones I'm presuming Garrett decides for whatever reason are worth having a skim through. Then again, usually tends to be the ones people have left out, so you can sort of see the logic to that. You would presume that you are leaving information that is either important or worth referencing regularly. Nope, down you go. Grab, there we go. Yeah. apparently doesn't care that his buddies mysteriously vanished. Do you not know he was following you? It's like this one episode of Scrubs where they had the intern, Rex was it, following Hooch around. If you're not aware, this other initiate was like stalking right behind you. Ah, water out, nice. I'm not sure why that's lying in the middle of a library, but whatever. I suppose it's one way to put out the torches, but then again you'd think they wouldn't need to. Or perhaps they would, because water magic's basically been banned for the time being since they flooded the water tower by mistake. See, that is something I do like about the Thief games. The implication that incompetence, for want of a better word, it's a thing. It's a reality. People don't always get stuff right. Even the people who are supposed to be like experts, they don't always get it right. They'll get it, and they don't go overboard. They don't go, oh, you know, stupid George did it again. It's like, no, just, we were trying out a new thing, it went bad. We've taken precautions to make sure it doesn't happen again. So on and so forth. It's quite a realistic approach to a fantastical thing. And I appreciate that. I quite like that, that concept. Just in case there's anyone in here, drop a quick save. I'm also worried I'm going to accidentally find a second exit and end up trying to leave the level and the game's going to tell me off for it. Right, more arrows apparently. Need to keep an eye out for those bloody glasses as well. So like we once were, blah blah blah, chrysalises from Archmaid Garrod? Yeah? Garrod's Prophecies, I think that's how you pronounce that. But I'm trying to decide whether they're referencing like the original pagan mages. Because as I understand it, the magic being used here is sort of like a scienced up version of original natural magic. It's sort of like the progression from natural pagan magic even in real life up to the development of so-called crystal magic or geomancy, and then through to alchemy and the like, which later of course would birth what we now know as science. It's interesting to watch the etymology of how people's attempts to understand the world around us have evolved alongside the species over the years. Just each time someone invents like a new bit of kit, a new bit of knowledge, or a technique, or a machine even, you're just watching how that impacts on the way we study the world around us. Just as soon as something gets introduced that doesn't quite fit the existing paradigm, there'll be one or two enterprising individuals who go, well, why doesn't that fit? And then they'll start examining the thing, and then so on and so forth, and it all spirals on from there. It's quite interesting looking back at stuff like, stuff like the theory of the humours, or the four elements theory and the like, which coexisted for a while, I do believe. I think both of them were used during what for the UK would have been the Tudor period at the very least. I've seen reference to them. It's all very interesting. Watching how people try to, especially when it comes to like medical things, people trying to describe how illness works in terms of a lack of balance in the four base elements. Sarah Aburak. We urgently need the chemicals last requested 2 days hence. Oh, please say blah blah. Yeah. Supply requisition, not particularly interesting. What's this one then? Widoop. Again, I apologize if that came through on the recording. Notice to all servants and guards, herein let it be known that there are 4 towers. No, yeah, we know this. Well aware, we've been to them all already. Okay, what's this? That's just the central tower, don't need to go there again. This is a largely empty supply room. A couple of barrels. Barrels are empty. Completely empty. How How does anyone ever eat or do anything around here? Everything is Where did he even come from? There shouldn't be anyone left awake. I'm sure... No! In fact, I almost know that everyone in this damn place should be now unconscious. There shouldn't be anyone left wandering around. Apart from in the fire tower. Just everyone else here is unconscious and just the people in the fire tower are currently there going, why is it so quiet? We get tables. Ah, fancy drink. I'll sell that for a pretty penny. Oh yes, a very pretty penny. Damn it. Anything up here? No. That's why it was so awkward to jump to, because you were never meant to come up here in the first place. Superb. Although one questions the point of a shelf that's too high to reach normally. Especially in a case where you don't need it to be that high. That was a 2-tier shelf system. There was no need for that. Right, where the hell am I going? I still haven't found the glasses, and I don't... Actually... An idea occurs. Just speaking of the towers from earlier, an idea has suddenly and irritatingly occurred, and if I'm right about this, I'm going to be jolly pissed off. Yes, I am. With myself, not with the game, for once. This is going to be purely a mad at myself kind of a deal. That should go down into the basement, shouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to be pretty angry with myself if this turns out to be the case. You'll see what I mean in, what, 2 minutes maybe at most? Gulp through? Nope, that's not what I want. This is... Nature's Key... With this spooky, dangerous music that's overselling itself a touch. Ah, here we go, marble. So if I'm right... And I kind of hope I'm not. Just because that much is really, really going to irritate me if I am. That's the 4 towers. Ah, unconscious guy. Marvellous. And so... yeah, I know, I'm stupid. I get it.
We must be ready.
You guys shut up already? I'm trying to be annoyed with myself. And succeeding marvelously, I must say.
Rough waters lie ahead.
Many will not survive. We must try to redirect the current.
Try as we might to retrieve the talismans.
You know what,
The
guys?
prophecy is an ocean returning to shore.
Shut the hell up. I don't care.
Do not belong here.
You walked through the gas, I just saw you. Why did you
Your
not
next
fall
path
unconscious?
be more joyful than this one.
Go on. Keep walking around, see where
The
that
shadows
leads you.
reveal your cowardice, intruder.
No, they don't. They don't reveal anything. That's the point. Yeah, nothing to say now, have you?
Your fate is a hurricane. Dark.
Go to sleep. Dear God. Ah, that's mine. That's mine. That? Wait. Right, why are there like 16,000 Earth Talismans here? What kind of happy horse shit is this? Take the crayon. Govy. Is it Govy? Or am I mixing words up again? What is the name for the... It is Govy, isn't it? The name for the ceremonial Egyptian pots that hold like the petrified organs? Or is it Kopi? Kopi jars, I think is. I might be. See, I'm mixing up like several different. This is what happens when you spend a lot of time researching like customs from ancient civilizations just for your own amusement. You get so many different terms and whatnot crammed into your head that you utterly forget what belongs to what ultimately. I was hoping for a clue as to which one of these is the correct one. I have a suspicion the game's not going to allow me to just pick one up at random. until I find the correct one. It would be kind of cool if you could. If the game actually allowed you to pick up the wrong one and that would change your ending somehow. That I think would be kind of cool, but I doubt it's going to happen. I'm seeing absolutely no pictograms, no nothing. There was a riddle back down here though, wasn't there? So there was one in the library as well. I'm hoping I don't need both to solve this. Because bugger am I running all the way back to the library to do this again. I'm still going to have to go to the library anyway because I still haven't found the damn reading glasses. Yeah well. One step at a time, one step at a time. Take the parchment with me rather than reading and dropping it off again. Okay, parchment. Now don't fade from my item wheel before I get to the top. This staircase is a lot longer than it looked earlier. A lot longer. Clomp, 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 clomp. Okay. 8 men up in a tower, 8 men, only one with power. Turn away from the hand with the sword, count 7 and find your reward. Okay, so the old men are the tablets of Earth, presumably. Only one is the real one, I got that much already. Turn away from the hand with the sword. There's no swords depicted. Anyway. Oh, I've got an idea. This might be the same as the, I'll quick check first, but this might be the same as the Resident Evil puzzle. Whereas the two swords, the positions on the painting are representative of where the hands of the clock should be. It'll be kind of amusing. Damn it! It'll be kind of amusing to me if that turns out to be the case, and I solve this puzzle based on, knowledge from a completely different game puzzle, and completely different game entirely. But where do I start? Do I start from the door? Would make the most sense, surely. This doesn't mention a specific starting point. So this one would be the first one in line, I guess. So uno, yeah. Then anti-clockwise, turning away. Uno, dos, tres, quatre, cinq, six, sept. Yeah! Puzzle master. Okay. I know, counting in French just to show off as well. He says. It's like barely high school level French, but still. Glasses. Where the devil are the bloody glasses then? I haven't found anything in the library. Not treasure-wise, anyway. Okay, I'm out of ideas. Like, where the hell is there left to search? That place up top didn't turn out to be anything. It wasn't even clipping text, it was just me looking at it weird, apparently. So, where the buggering hell... Up yours, game. Up yours. The one time I don't notice the secret book. Damn you, son of a... There we go. Fine, it's mine, all is mine.
Fence crack a smile.
Fancy glasses, really? Why would they care? Now, whatever. Okay, it's time to leave. I spent the better part of 10 minutes scouring that library, and somehow... That's the wrong door. And somehow missed that was even a thing. How I missed that, I don't know, but miss it I did. Don't know why I'm bothering to close doors either. There's no one alive, or conscious, to really care at this point. Right, let's try not to fall down the central shaft and die. That would be a terrible way to end this. I don't know entirely why I have to leave via the sewers. As I've pointed out, there's no one around who can, This is wrong. There's no one around who can finger me anymore, so... literally, there's no one left to stop me, so I don't get why I'm doing this, but apparently the game wants me to leave in this direction, so that's where I'm going. Lemmywinks. Lemmywinks. I mean, it's an interesting way out. I mean, if, like, after I pinched something, like, the main gate had been locked down, I had to find a new way out, that would have made more sense, but just leaving by the sewers for the sake of leaving by the sewers, I don't get. Game? Oh, if it was going to make me open the gate from somewhere else. But yeah, we found everything. Eventually. And that's the end. Thank you all for watching. I shall see you in the next episode, whenever that comes out, to be quite frank. And, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Comment, rate, subscribe, and all that. And bye-bye for now. Not too bad stats, I don't think. Not too bad at all.